Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along, be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of the differences. Natsuki's poem, they're amazing, but they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. Yuri boobs are always the same as they were. Big and beautiful, fucking hell. Okay, Saori stands triumphantly. Monika stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is where Saori is vice president. I whisper to Monika. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things. I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like that. I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess it just means Saori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an arrowhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she is doing. But sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she is doing. Oh, because yeah, she's actually not an arrowhead. She just acts like it. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monika smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really makes a good president regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. I was actually going for... Yeah, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna go through this whole thing with what is the name? The one that I'm going for. Fucking Saori, right? Now I'm gonna go through with Saori and see how this ends. And after that, I think I'm gonna go with... I'm gonna go through this whole thing again. I wanna see what Monika has to say. There is an option to pick Monika when we are asked who are we going to help. I think there is an option to help Monika. We'll see. I'll try pick Monika at some point. We'll do that separately. Another ending, I suppose. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. But how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Well, I'll see you guys in a bit. Sorry. About what happened earlier. Huh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Oh, fuck, I hit the fucking mic. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've ever seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. And see why they'd make good friends with you. I don't know how to read that. I don't know what the fuck. I really don't know how to fucking read that. I mean, do I really say that few and or just like maybe that? You know, blood. It's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me happiest. Oh, believe me, it doesn't. I know it doesn't. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Saori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Saori. I pat Saori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Saori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. I think there's another poem tonight, right? Yep. I'll be back in a while. Alright, wrote another poem for Saori. Let's see. I got a little more comfortable throughout the days. Hi, blood. Yo, Saori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood, but I guess there's always simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks, huh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. So why don't we take a look at your purse, Saori? Why that all of a sudden? Oh right, this is the same cookie thing. It's just fine. Here we go, and something new. This is the whole situation with the fucking cookie bullshit, and then Monika comes in and Saori says, were you with your boyfriend? And she's like, I was playing piano. All that bullshit happened, and now something new. Saori says, blood. Saori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna go get some supplies from the classroom. Want to come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know how the festival is coming up. Me and Monika are going to make some posters and stuff, so I need to go find some crayons, markers, and glue sticks. I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay. Okay, Monika, we'll be back soon. Are you going with Blood to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. Oh, but I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too. Okay, red blood. Yep, let's go. Monica probably doesn't like all this shit. She's kind of like, you know what Monica reminds me of? Monica reminds me of Yuno Gasai from Future Diary. Forgot the Japanese name of the show, but that show was so good. And you know, she really reminds me of her. A little more tame than her, but yeah, still fairly close. Sari exits the classroom. I follow behind her. Sari hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sari finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey Sari, what exactly are you doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance. Performance of what kind? Well, everyone's gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. Ah, that sounds kinda dull. But you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like you say, the lines of a poem, like between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moments between my finger. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? Wait, hold on, what is this? Between my feet, the last remaining flowers beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what end have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. That's such a good fucking poem. What the hell? It's kind of like you slowly, steadily they were removing the flowers. Obviously, it's supposed to be a metaphor for other things, but I'm just saying it directly because even in direct sense, it sounds so much. It sounds so fucking good. It's such a good poem. Like that all. Sorry. How do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. Huh? You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know. And I know. I just meant that it's pretty unordinarily a contrast to your cute self. Don't say that, it's embarrassing. But I mean, that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. The festival is going to be so much fun. Sari spins herself around in the hallway again. Hey, blood, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, huh? It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sari like this, but in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes on the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more. It's going adventuring with Sari brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. Interesting. The two of us enter the classroom. Sari heads straight to the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons. Sari pulls a full box full of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand too. They're kind of dirty though. Sari starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted. We're still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. I dropped one by accident. What did he drop? Poster paper? Sari bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls to the floor and crayons spill all over her lap. Ow. You okay? My forehead. Sari clutches her forehead. Gee, Sari, that's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sari is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hand, Sari, but it hurts. Just do it for a second. Another CG incoming. Okay, there we go. Simple. What the hell did she bang her head against? Oh, she's stacked too. But like, what did she... Did she go in here and smack her head on this? What the hell? Sari slowly releases her hand from her forehead. Let me get a thumbnail as well. That's pretty... that's alright. I mean, it's not too good, but I guess it's high school, you know. It's side. It's nothing too special, but it's alright. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow. Sorry. There's one huge red marker on the center of her forehead. Bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find some ice. Blood. Where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from pain, Sari makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. I pat Sari on the shoulder and out into the hallway. I look at the nearest vending machine. What should I get? Doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice pack rather than to drink. And I know Sari likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm already returned to the classroom where I left Sari. Oh, she's still sitting there? She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spot before I spilled them. Sorry, here. It's froze up. What the hell? Oh, they just edited that then. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Where's the bottle half empty? What the hell? I hand Sari the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Sari opens the cap and starts. Oh, because she drank from it. Sari, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Ah, sorry, I forgot. How did you hit your head? Sari places the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings. Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, blood. This kind of thing reminds me of growing up, doesn't it? What do you mean? I could actually probably use this as a thumbnail. This is much better than the last one. I mean, there's not much difference, but still, it feels a little bit better. You know how we used to play outside at the time all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't and would get myself hurt, I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. So I would start crying really hard. You would rush over as quickly as you could. You'd really try hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it wasn't really your fault at all, you know. Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you wouldn't have hit your head. Blood. I don't think you realize it, but you always think about other people. Even after all these years, you're rushing to help me even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. It's blood. I'm so glad that nothing changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever, huh? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll each end up for college or after that. It wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises, but well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? Can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sari has a whimsical expression on her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thoughts like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know. Good luck with that. She's gonna see a forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Alright. Sari hops to her feet. What is happening now? Why is she screaming? She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Ooh, well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. Follow Sari out of the classroom. Sari plays with her bangs to try to hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we made it back to the classroom. You're back. Good timing. I'm just about to ready to start with sharing our poems. Sari, your forehead. She's fine. Don't worry about it. I was playing with crayons. Smacked my head forehead into the shelf. Okay. Well, anyways, were you able to find everything we needed? I have it right. Sari frantically glanced around herself. I forgot all the stuff. Calm down, Sari. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, blood. Well, Sari. I failed to come up with an excuse for Sari. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is tightly closed, I returned to my seat. And here we go with the poems again. So Sari is obviously going to be new, so we're gonna go through with that first of all. Blood, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything, but your poems are so good. Yesterday and this one too. You can't tell you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way. So, huh? No way. Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is the at least likely to admit how much she likes something, but I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. That sounds absurd. What does that mean? Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? You somehow make everything in your life an adventure, even the little things. Like cooking. Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess that's what I'm saying, is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time, huh? I don't really